morning, y'all. It is Thursday, March 4th, 7:39 a.m. and I am all packed up and ready to leave the Roan mountain shelter. Man, I kept saying Rogers Mountain yesterday. I don't know why I get these two mixed up. I always have, so it's weird. But anyways, yeah, so last night I slept up in the loft and it got chilly, but the truth is I stayed pretty warm and my water didn't freeze or nothing. I know it's freezing out here. As soon as I came out, cold, freezing, windy, but I am on the very top of the mountain. I hope this wind dies down a little bit, but I don't think it is. It seems pretty steady because I'm doing all the balds, round bald, Jane bald, Little Hump, Big Hump. It's big old open area today. So in 2016 when I went up there, it was like 30-mile-per-hour gusts and the wind chill was like 11 degrees. So oh man, it was rough. But it's weird. I feel like I'm in Maine. When I came out here today, I was like, for some reason I felt like I was in Maine. I don't know why, it just reminds me of it. I guess all the mossy trees. But yeah, so let me see. 16.2 will take me to 19E. I mean, I'm sure I can do that. So I might go in. My pack, my poor pack, man. I hope my new pack comes soon. Z-Packs takes way too long to make stuff. But yeah, my pack is going. I need to readjust it and do some things with it. So I probably will just stop in for the night there. My problem is every time I stop in those places, I'm like, take a day off. But I think it's supposed to be really nice tomorrow, which will motivate me to go. So we will see what happens. We will see. But I am going to hike northbound and I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all, so I made it down Roan Mountain and I'm going up the Balds now. Let me tell you, Roan Mountain was an ice luge. Every time I've encountered that mountain, it's just an ice luge. Every time. It slowed me way down. Like I was probably a 1/10 of a mile in, slipped, fell on my ass. I fell 2 more times. I've fallen more on this thru hike than I have in my whole backpacking career. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, but I'm down it now and I got to these Balds and man, did that make up for it. Man, it put me in a good mood right off the bat because I was kind of like, ugh. And I always feel like that with Roan Mountain. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just not a big fan of that mountain at all. And I'm always glad to get done with it. But man, I love this section. The section coming up that we're about to do, probably my favorite section in the South. Man, I can't wait. Let's go do this. All right. Hey y'all, so I just got done doing all the Balds. Man, that section is amazing. It's so amazing once you go out at Carver's Gap and go up all those Balds. So now I'm just gonna be going down, 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 and then I'll start climbing up again, and then I'll come to Little Hump and Big Hump, which I think is even more incredible than the section that we just went through. Yeah, man, I mean, God, this section's amazing and such a beautiful day to do it on. It's a little windy, but whatever, you know. I mean, it is the Appalachian Trail, man, so you're gonna get wind out here. So, man, but yeah, just amazing, amazing, amazing day. Man, those views, God, they just put a smile on my face every time. Life is good. Yes, it is. Hey y'all. So I just got done going up Little Hump. Man, it is absolutely beautiful. When you come back down, you go into the woods a little bit. So I decided to come down here and talk because the wind's kicking up there for sure. So I keep meeting people on the trail, and it's crazy. Like, as soon as they see me, they know who I am, and it's just so weird. I'm just not used to being recognized a lot, and it's really cool, and I really enjoy talking to the people. But like days like today, for instance, I have to do 16.2 miles. I gotta film, and and so it's hard stopping and talking a lot. Takes up a lot of time. So it's kind of tricky juggling all that, because I don't want to be a total jerk and just be like, yeah, and walk off. It's just that sometimes I just feel so busy and overwhelmed. I'm like, I try to keep the conversation short. And it's not that I would love to just sit around and talk, but truth is, when you're through hiking, you have to make miles, and I'm filming, so I have to, put that into the equation. So yeah, it's just weird. But I'll tell you one thing, I'm not that I'm saying I'm famous, but it seems like on the AT people recognize me, and I just don't know how like famous Hollywood people can stand being famous, because I don't know, man. I just don't like it at all. But yeah. And then I met this guy Farrell, who is gonna do the CDT, and he's like has two cars, so he parks one car, hikes another work, and then I guess he parks the car and then drives his other car back and then hike. I don't know how he does it. It's weird, but he's doing it so he avoids everyone because of the COVID. So he's like, yeah, I do that. I have all my food in my trunk, and that way I don't have to, I can avoid people. But the funny thing is, he sat there and talked to me for like 10 minutes without a mask on. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't get it, but whatever. To each their own. So me, I am going to keep on hiking northbound. I got to go up Big Hump, and then it's down. And hopefully, I think I am going to go into Mountain Harbor tonight. Yeah, but you never know. But I will get back with y'all and let you know for sure. All right. So I just got done hiking up Big Hump, and I got back in the woods. Man, I don't know what happened. As soon as I came out of the woods, started going up Big Hump, like, I mean, there must have been like 50-mile-per-hour gusts up there. And here's the thing, all up on those balds, slick mud. So I had to deal with ice all morning, and now going up those slick mud, not only the slick mud, like you'd hike going up and you'd slide back down, and then like, so you constantly had to try to hike off trail, and then the wind will be blowing you. That's why I hardly could do any setup shots where I could walk by. Every time I set it up, the wind would just blow my camera. And not only that, but just doing the pans, I was fighting the wind the whole time. So honestly, it was totally demoralizing up there. It was, I'm sure the footage came out beautiful and it looked beautiful, but honestly, it was pretty miserable up there. I mean, the wind was just howling where you couldn't enjoy it. And like I said, I couldn't even set up my camera. And the slick mud, I am over the slick mud. I'm not even kidding. I'm almost to the point where I'm like, you know what? If the trail's going to be like this all the way up there, man, I don't know if I want to hike in slick mud the whole way, because I don't know. I think I am just upset because of going up that. It was, I don't know, it was frustrating. All of it was frustrating. Man. And another thing, here's the other thing, is so I have this cramp. I had this cramp in my left hip side, and I know it's from carrying all the weight, because I had it about a few days ago too. Now it's going down into my thigh, and I never ever get muscle cramps. So next water source I find, I'm just gonna chug a bunch of water. I've been drinking water, but I have some Gatorade, and I'm gonna take a goo, and hopefully that'll get me to Mountain Harbor. All right, well, I'm gonna keep on hiking northbound, and I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all, so I made it to 19E. So now I'm walking down to Mountain Harbor Hostel. When you get to 19E, you just take a left, and I don't know, it's like 0.2, 0.3 down, but you got to be really careful. This highway is really crowded, lots of trucks coming on it, so you got to be careful crossing this highway. But I can see Mountain Harbor right now. I'm getting close. So yeah, so what did I do? I did 16.2 to get here. Yeah, so I'm sure there will be plenty of room there, and I'm thinking people I know probably are there, got shuttled there, so we will see. Yeah, but once I get there and get settled in, I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all, so I made it to Mountain Harbor Hostel, and this is my room. As you can see, this is the room I got last year. Just has 2 little beds in it, but I like it. It's a little private room. I will give you a tour of the hostel a little later, but the funny thing is, so when I got here, I saw this guy, and he comes out of it. He's renting a private room too. So he comes out, and we look at each other, and we recognize each other right away. It's his name's Blaze, and he thru hiked in 2016, and he was like one of the coolest people I met in 2016. But the kid was doing like 25, 30 miles, so I only saw him for a few days. But man, he just left an impression on me, because when we first met, we were coming down Siler Bald, and we're at this water, getting water, and we were talking, and he was all gung-ho. I mean, we all were, it was our first through hike, and we're all like gung-ho and all about miles. And he starts eating some dry oatmeal, and he coughs, and when he coughs, it's like oatmeal dust came out, man. And so we were talking about that, and it's so funny, man. But the coolest thing is, so he's a triple crowner. He's hiked all the trails now. But the coolest thing is seeing how he has grown. And after hiking so many trails, because when we both hiked in 2016, we were all like, like everyone, gung-ho, miles, we're all about the miles before smiles. And now, of course, you talk to him, and he's like, yeah, no schedule. Don't even talk about miles. Don't care about it. It's funny, after a while, you become a member of the Smiles Before Miles Club and not the Miles Before Smiles Club. The Miles Before Smiles Club almost always are rookies. And after a while, after you've hiked, it becomes not about the reward or the miles. It becomes about the journey and the experience, man. And but you kind of have to do it a little while before you get that, because almost everyone, when they first set out, just have that fire in their eyes, and they just miles. But I mean, it's normal. So anyways, man, I did my laundry. I uploaded 2 videos. I was hanging out with Blaze forever, and this cool guy Chains that is working around here. And yeah, Blaze is going to take me to go get some food. And yeah, and when I get back, I will do a tour of the hostel for sure. So I will get back with y'all. All right. All right, y'all. So this is where you enter the hostel. And choose happy. You gotta make sure you're happy before you open this door. But as soon as you're ready and you're happy, slide this door open and make sure you shut the door. So check it out. Coffee, hot water, microwave, toaster oven, microwave, heater, toaster oven, refrigerator, couch, and picnic table. Loving that picnic table. Another table here. And there is a sink over here. So if you remember last year, this was like a dining area back in here. They converted it into a private room and that's where Blaze is staying. But I bet you he'll let us go in there and check it out. And I will ask him if we can go in there and check it out. Also, we go up the stairs, and my girls are up here. These are the house residents. Oh, so sweet. Uh-oh, and look at her. She's the one who likes a lot of attention. Yes, I know. And she's very talkative. They're so sweet. Okay, so we're going up here, and this is where I'm staying. Turn on the lights. So this is my room. It has 2 beds, but it is a private room. Of course, my backpack, and there is the heater and a fan. I like it. I stayed here last year. I'm here again. I think this is going to be the official quicksand room when I come to Mountain Harbor. Okay, and then there is a bathroom. Has everything that you would want in a bathroom. And the shower. I took a shower in here. It was very refreshing. Okay, so we're going to go into the main room. And in here you have 1, 2, 3, 4 beds. And then it's dark up here. I don't know if you can, but you can't see, but there are 4 beds up in the loft too. And then this is a private room too, but I think there may be someone in there. I'm probably being loud, so, but I'm not sure, but I'm not going to go in there. But basically it's just a little room with a king-size bed. And then as you can see, there's a nice little porch just hang out on back here. And the porch goes down. It'll go down to the side where the laundry is. And I will show you that. Okay, so in the main bunk room, you have, you know, a sink and stuff. And then in there is another bathroom with a shower. Yeah, so this is a cool little place. I mean, I don't think there's anyone here right now. Looks like someone maybe is staying on that bed, but I don't know. Don't see anyone here right now. But yeah, so they used to have the couch there last year, but now it's downstairs and they put another bed, which makes sense. Yeah. Okay, y'all, so this is the new deck. They just added this out here, and this is gonna be like a bar with karaoke and all that stuff. And then check this out. So they just put this in, and it changes color. They built all this, all those rocks, and then the fountains right there. You can see the AT logo. And that's the bed and breakfast up there. That's where the owners live. But yeah, look at this. And then that's this little, you can walk across this bridge. And then up these steps. You can't really see them well. But man, this is going to be cool. So this is the other side. As you can see, there's the area. Let's come over here. Man, this is so nice. And then this is the other side. So they collected all the rocks out of this creek and they built them up along here. I mean, that is so much work. Man, this is going to be super cool. So I'm assuming the bar is going to be right there. And then the food will be served out of the food truck. And if you haven't had any of the food from the food truck, it's just as good as their breakfast. And you know the breakfast here at Mountain Harbor is famous on the AT. In my opinion, it's the best breakfast on the AT. But that's my opinion. But I think a lot of people share that opinion. Man, this is a nice picnic table. So this place also has a general store. In 2016, I didn't stop here to stay. I just resupplied, but they have everything a hiker needs. mountain houses, everything. Everything a hiker needs is over there. They know what they're doing with their hiker supply. So even if you're not staying here, you can just stop in and resupply if you don't want to carry a lot of food from wherever you're leaving, which would probably be Uncle Johnny's or Irwin. Yeah, so man, I love this place. I really do. Every time I'm here, I just love this place so much. All right, y'all. So as you can see, there are 3 washers and 3 dryers, which every hiker knows that is awesome to have washers and dryers, especially a few of them, because there's always just usually 1 or 2 in places and you're just fighting for them, especially if you're hiking during the crowded season. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's nighttime, so it's hard for me to show you the outside, but this place is awesome. This is one of my favorite hostels on the trail, Mountain Harbor. I love it. Honestly, I had enough food. I could have kept hiking, but I did 16.2, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop in because I just like this place. And then, lucky I did because Blaze was here, and man, after I'm done recording, I'm going to go hang out with him more because, dude, that dude is so cool, man. I love hanging out with him. I'm definitely going to keep in contact with him. We're going to exchange numbers and definitely keep in contact because, man, I don't know. He's a cool dude. But yeah, that's Mountain Harbor, man. And that new deck and everything they did, man, that is going to, during the hiker bubble, that is going to be amazing. And it's going to be, I bet you it's going to be so fun just hanging around here. You can just, I don't know, they're going to have karaoke and music, and I think they even said maybe some live music, but I'm not sure about that. But he's going to have his food truck going and beer, and man, it's just going to be a good time, sounds like. Even though, I'm not a drinker, but I still like to hang out in that kind of atmosphere just because I don't know, I still like that. But yeah, man, I can't say enough good things about Mountain Harbor. But I am going to end the video here, and I'm just going to chill with Blaze for a little while, and then I'm going to go to bed, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get on trail tomorrow. But I don't know, man. This place is a vortex. We will see what happens. So I will talk with y'all in the morning. All right.